Hey chooms! Welcome to Banter Mode, where stealth is an art form, hacking is foreplay, and katana policies are clearly outlined in Section 9B of the Employee Handbook. I'm your host, Banterbreak, proud product of corporate grooming, weaponized wit, and one too many compliance seminars. Today, I'm starting my Cyberpunk 2077 journey from the top. Literally, I'm corporate born and bred, climbing the ladder in heels that double as data spikes. Sure, I've got a desk and a title, but that's just cover. The real action happens when the lights flicker and someone in a suit forgets to log out. I'll be passing my corporate training exam with targeted violence, peeking from cover like it's a strategy meeting, stealth killing like it's a promotion tactic, and testing out my sword on workplace disputes. It's onboarding, but with neck snapping and dramatic lighting. So polish your optics, fake a few credentials, and let's see if I can make it through orientation without getting thrown out a window. Or better yet, throwing someone else first. I think that the character's name is V. Maybe we can rename them later. I was hoping my name could be Banterbreak, but I think maybe that I can't. Unless hopefully V is an alias for the beginning of the game. So at the start of the game, I'm starting a new game on normal difficulty. We can either be a nomad, roaming the border, the Badlands, looting scrapyards, and raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy. But growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honestly, integrity and a love of freedom. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom. Qualities that few in the Night City possess, and no amount of money can buy. Well, that's a nice one. Then the next one we have the Street Kids. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live 'em. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers, you were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak serve the strong. How does that make sense? Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak and serves the strong. I think there needs to be an and there. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And then once I read that word break, like I said, I'm kind of one step ahead of this live stream. I heard break and I was like, I want to be Banterbreak. Let's be a street kid. But you know what? After playing through it, I kind of feel like what is really exciting in this game is the corpo life, because this is so unique. Street kid, although vibrant and compelling, that reminds me a lot of like GTA and stuff. We have seen that, and let's see maybe on a second or third playthrough, I'll play a street kid, like second playthrough street kid, third playthrough nomad, maybe if I get to that point. But I somewhat feel like we've seen this in like a GTA game. I'm sure there's going to be a Cyberpunk twist and it'll be very fun. But, we're making a hard decision here between which one of these we want. The other one, Nomad, that's pretty cool. That reminds me of the movie Bad Batch. That was a really fun movie. Bad Batch, the nomad life. Also with Keanu Reeves. This one will see Keanu Reeves at some point, I heard. And And the corpo life, that's what this game is all about in my mind. I think the corpo life seems very vibrant and very original to Cyberpunk as far as I can tell. So I want to see the most vibrant, original part of Cyberpunk. So I'm going with few leave the corporate world with their lives. Fewer still with their souls intact. You've been there, you've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game. Only winners and losers. So I'm going to go with the corporate. Wow, there's some interesting eye colors here. Anime, there's like anime eye colors, wow. Snake. Double eyes, whoa. The list just keeps going. I think I'm just gonna go with this default one and some green eyes. So I want to be a ninja, so I looked online and I think I don't need intelligence. I would like 1 technical ability, 2 cool, additional, I am saying additional, so like 1 technical, we start at 3, so 1 technical ability is 4, cool at 5, reflexes maxed for my ninja reflexes. I'm really hoping to dabble because this was another hard decision. What do I kind of want to focus on? I kind of want to dabble in everything. Like when I was looking into what I want to play as, I was like, wow, I just want to do it all. So I'm hoping that we don't really, I hope we aren't like limited to one thing, because I want to be like a ninja plus everything else. Dabbling in everything else. Oh yeah, this is the Corpo backstory. There's all my points and my attribute points.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You all right?
Fine. Just needed a breather.
It sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Everyone's a critic.
Yeah, maybe I should have gotten a safe one, like you did.
Hey, at least I always know who's shooting at me. Sometimes even why. Anyway, what's going on?
Is there a problem?
Is there a problem? We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone in Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right?
My vomit is still there. That's a bit of a problem.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Gotta go.
Listen, gotta go. Work won't do itself.
Buena suerte.
First time in the city, pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game, or if you're already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. Go to the database at any time during the game to access tutorials, as well as to read up on the most important topics of Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, how do we flush this vomit away? Flush. Give it a bit of... Okay, it looks like we made a bit more of a mess than we can't really flush that away. These are just like a bad sink. What is with this sink? This vomit is more of like a complaint. Write a joke about how I can't flush my vomit away. My character V vomited... No, I shouldn't say my character. I did it. I vomited in a sink, and I can't flush it away in this futuristic sink layout. Write a joke about that. I'll have ChatGPT write a joke about this. Let's go check on this guy who checked on me. What's going on in here? Smoking?
Yes? You want something?
Theirs didn't count as occupied. Let's pressure these ones a bit more. Let's have a close. Can I look? What is that? Is everything in here legal? This almost looks like a door handle here. Is this some kind of shower? There's like a shower in here. Nothing like starting your corporate career by vomiting in a sink that doesn't even drain. I guess in the future, plumbing is just a subscription service. See, this is why I chose the Corpo life. Check this out. Wow. And there's some, like, giant bonsai.
2076. Arasaka's counterintelligence division effectively secures a corporate summit in Jakarta, revealing 45 plots to attack
Arasaka. From an early age,
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
as a young man, he
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
Saburo Arasaka enlisted as a pilot in the
A history lesson in the elevator.
Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of lieutenant. With 20 confirmed aerial victories, he forever will be honored as one of the Imperial Army's...
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
What's the status of the 3?
They're dead. Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you.
Hey, V. It's been ages.
me, Frank. We met during Icefall.
I'm
East
feeling
Coast.
a bit paranoid about my audio. Now I want to check if I change my, I turned off my USB connected and disconnected noises. I just want to check that those are
V.
still off
Everything
on the
okay?
live stream because I can hear it on my monitor. Good, yeah, it's off. I just need to do that because that earlier error has me a bit. That earlier audio error at the
Everything
start of the
okay?
show that maybe I edited out if this is in post production. I remember you. How you've been?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt.
I'm a bit
Jenkins is
paranoid
your lead, right?
about audio.
Is he what everyone says he is?
I need to run.
Listen, sorry. In a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
Emergency protocols active.
Whoa,
System
this is
security confirmed.
total hacker setup here. That's like some kind of stock market setup. It almost looks like.
Don't look.
I think stock marketers have
Jenkins
stuff
boy.
that crazy. Economists.
I couldn't work with that prick.
Please enter the antechamber.
The company could lose a
Oops, I totally forgot to start recording the start of my live stream. I just started. I'll have to download the full video from Twitch.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Whoa, what was that? Their head like blew off.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the
Who's he
shit
talking
Frankfurt
to?
dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the
Abernathy.
European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Have you worked together long
Always.
with
Maybe not long.
Abernathy?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, and that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
You need to defend yourself,
You have to defend yourself.
Jenkins.
Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this.
Take the shard.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
And if I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too. Use this money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out.
45,000.
Clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
AV is that automated vehicle? So Jenkins has been stalking Abernathy and wants to do something nasty to her. I think my character V is kind of a yes man, because it's pretty surprising that he would suggest to, like, slap her, hit her or something. But I guess that's why my guy got $45,000.
I have those reports you asked for?
Send them to me. Send them to me. I'm busy.
I don't have the time. Just send them my way.
You can switch between active jobs with T.
You alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help.
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, mano. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Right now, I just need a soul I can trust.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
First Frankfurt, now this vote. We're in for a damn long day.
So that was Jackie Wells. I think Jackie Wells is my buddy, possibly. We're gonna be working together, I hope. Hopefully that guy's trustworthy. Jackie Wells. My boss is Jenkins.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
This is about Frankfurt?
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point?
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Pull him out.
Pull him out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
So, when we're face-to-face with Jenkins, we say yes, man, but in this case, we say, is that kind of what he wanted, too? Actually, maybe we're just kind of doing what, we hear. It seems like we're kind of, what's that called again? We're kind of, agreeable. We're a very agreeable character. I guess we don't have any reason to distrust anyone. So T, what was T again to change my goal? Read the report. Yeah, the missions on the right, top right. I can press T and toggle them. Go to the AV garage. Read the report on your personal terminal. And that's optional. Yeah, let's go read this report. Why not? I better gather some data. It seems like everybody knows everything. That guy, Jenkins, just out of nowhere, I know everything. Apparently that Abernathy's boyfriend is, like, has a husband. Messages. Vacation with the stars. From the Crystal Palace. Have you been to Thailand, Morocco, and Alaska more times than you can count? Looking for an adventure that isn't just another tour to Europe? Do you want to see the world's biggest film and brain dance stars relax and party? Do you want to see the stars among the stars? Now you can. The Crystal Palace is offering a once in a lifetime opportunity to an Earth View apartment, along with a cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino comps to get Lady Luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stay is heavenly, but your bill isn't astronomical. Isn't it a bit ironic that as soon as you can go into space, the main thing you want to look at is Earth? That's like going back. But it totally does make sense. That is what I would do, but it's just a bit funny. An Earth View apartment. Your biodata, and this is from Quantified Satori. Your biodata indicators are reading abnormally. High levels of cortisol, catecholamine, and adrenaline persist from previous results. Hormone blocker usage is prescribed for only 2 weeks before requiring a baseline reset, but your data has continued beyond 3 weeks. Recommendation: meet with your trainer to prepare a recovery plan. So we vomited in the sink, and now we're it almost feels like we're getting in trouble. But it's just for our health. Well, we're getting in trouble because we're grinding too hard. It seems like we're trying to take some risks and shake things up, though. We gotta keep going. More cortisol, more insanity. Postmodern Operation Wormy Apple from our Arasaka Department of Analytics in Night City. The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight Committee finds as follows regarding Operation Wormy Apple. The operation was executed without following proper procedure, thus putting agents' lives, and more importantly, company reputation in jeopardy. The operation's success is due solely to the fact that Petrochem committed errors which proved more costly than our own. All personal involvement in planning the operation will be subject to internal audit. We find the death of Prague contract toxic-induced cardiac arrest, a direct result of poor planning. Required action: investigate all stages of operations planning, from reconnaissance to implementation, with the aim of isolating irregularities in procedure and or judgment. That's hilarious. The whole operation needs to be investigated, but it sounds like whoever just poisoned this guy, there's one assassin, so let's keep that, put a pin on that. Who's this assassin who just killed someone, and we're saying we're all responsible for it because it's gonna affect our reputation. I need to, you know what, I should fix my camera angle a little bit. There, that's a little bit better. Administration bulletin. We are pleased to announce the opening of a new space in our Night City headquarters. Our scientists have meticulously curated authentic rainforest flora and fauna in designing our very own experimental self-sustaining ecosystem. More details coming soon. Okay. So that's enough of this computer activity. So I read the report. Was that not the report? It seems like that objective is not completed. Where's the reports? Is it under file? It must be under files. Use computer, files. Here's the report. After assessing data collected from contact reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Montana, we did not confirm any active nuisance efforts against Arasaka assets. So Arasaka is the company we're working for, or operations in federal territories. However, the same conclusion cannot be drawn regarding potential threats from Militech. Although the corporation has obvious close ties to the nuisance government, we were unable to obtain valuable intel due to much tighter controls on internal procedures and information flows. We must rely on unconfirmed circumstantial evidence obtained by our own field agents for the time being. The ones that poisoned that person, is that who we have to trust? Conclusion, further human gathering required. Current data are circumstantial and do not allow for indisputable conclusions. Okay, so although before in the messages it's like we have to review our whole operations, it does look like in this one we're saying no, we don't trust that agent anymore. We just can't be all explicit about everything all the time. Whoa, what's in here? Pick up the card. Yeah, let's boost our cognitive. But I'll pick up this card. No good. Let's boost our cognitive. Is it temporary? Stand. Okay, let's get out of this stuffy cubicle we're sharing with this guy who we trust. We do what he kind of hints we would like. What's this guy's name? I forget his name. Did it say his name? That's my cubicle pal. Go to the AV car. Can we run? Control shift to run.
I have nothing to add.
And we get a jump and stuff. I'm just jumping and running through an office.
On the boat? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart.
Scanning.
Access granted.
Very high tech. See, that's what we get, some visual scanning. So this is our AV auto vehicle. Looks like a flying car. Is that an ashtray on the right? Lizzie's bar.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
So we work for Arasaka, and we have this nice little tree for our logo, it appears. Let's have a drink. Yep, I'll drink the drink. Oh, it's not an ashtray, it's just a cup holder. Switch of the news on.
54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you.
This is fun. We get like a roller coaster ride.
Screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene.
Hello, V.
We'll have updates
Yes?
on developments.
We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Everything's dandy.
Things are dandy. Everything is.
I should use that word
To our
more.
last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
I wish I got a roller coaster ride every time I had a commute anywhere. We get all these vertigo feelings and stuff. We're now going down, so we would feel a whole bunch of floaty vertigo, and we get to stare into these people's apartments.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
And signs like this are now legal in public? Wow.
We have arrived at your destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
What? Who the fuck are you to say that to me?
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
That was scary.
Used to be our hood, this. Corpos. Fucking do whatever. Think the world's theirs.
Couldn't use the front door like everyone else?
Listen, I'm in a hurry, and you're wasting my time.
Gonna keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Wow, I can't believe how ballsy my character is. This is like if 3 guys comes up to me and I just handle them like that and leave them with my car unattended, there's no way they're gonna do anything. How do I get up? This is just like, was that a bathroom?
Come back to the batteries.
This is fun. This is like this reminds me of some kind of like laser tag area. How do I have my mini map on the top right, but I don't see how I'm supposed to follow this. Oh, I see. There's these stairs here. I have to follow a bit closer.
Now come here, officer.
Jackie, here's Jackie.
It's good to see you, cabron. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Hand over the data shard, and have a glance.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention a solo.
piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Thought I could count on you, Jackie.
Thought I could always count on you, Jack.
Well, you know me. I'm not all sunshine and rainbows, but this job ain't my style. Actually, I didn't think it was yours either.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
No thanks.
You know I don't drink.
Even though I did in the AV.
Huh? Hey, okay, I get you. This job and all the rest of that Corpo bullshit, you know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Soldiers,
a pact with the devil.
Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Un pacto le diablo. That's probably Spanish for a pact with the devil. Those are the rules.
Those are the rules,
Gonna be
Jack.
long?
Want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendejo who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
Don't believe we've met.
Did Jenkins send you? Don't believe I know you.
You don't, but we know you very well. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Who are you again?
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it first time round. Ugh, fuck!
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
Surrender the shard. It's all here.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Yes, man. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro.
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Do I get my money back?
Ooh, dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada.
How did that guy do that? He just took all my money.
You alright?
Like shit.
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. I'm not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
We're like addicted to the cybernetics.
Hey, should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
Just need to catch my breath.
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them, so they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
No, Jack, I did. I lost everything.
No, Jack, I did. Lost everything. Access to intel systems, my pad, car, contacts, every shred of credibility.
Oh, at least you still got the eddies for the hit job. Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, fool. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V!
So somehow that guy stole all my money.
Your new life, it starts now.
Somehow that guy stole all my money and seems to have deactivated all of my cybernetics, and now I'm like going through withdrawal.
And we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Hustle montage. Looks like I'm hustling and getting nowhere. Ups and downs.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Sure, a little warm-up can't hurt.
Sure, why the hell not?
So we're like starting a job like any other, but I bet since this is not part of the montage, I bet this is gonna be a life changer. But first, the training.
Combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation. This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drilling jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready.
Is this some kind of pirated
Let's blast
training
through a tactical
course?
target practice program. You know, little warm-up.
My trainer said Militech can't encrypt for shit. So it seems almost like this is a hacked version with a new trainer.
Sightseeing?
Yes. Yes, the classic art of conversation, just with
Yeah, I didn't
bullets.
think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
I can't save right now. The key is to imagine their subscription pop-ups. I should be shooting while
Not
talking.
bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron.
Can I load? Is there an autosave right here? I don't want to jump back too far. How far? Where is this? Well, I can always skip the... If I skip back too far, I want to tell some jokes as I do this, so I'm gonna want to load the saves. Okay, this is a good save.
Not bad. But it's
No,
more realistic.
this is actually too recent. I literally just want to do that one shooting exercise while telling 6. I've got 5 more jokes. Here we go.
Let's blast through
Perfect.
a tactical target practice program. You know, little warm-up.
The key is to imagine their subscription
Yeah,
pop-ups.
think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Precision is important. I'm not just shooting, I'm curating.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron.
I'm curating a bullet exhibit. I'm just gonna keep on generating these autosaves, it looks like.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, little warm-up.
These targets never shoot back, just like my unresolved issues.
Yeah, didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Look at that grouping. You know what? Let's load.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, little warm-up. Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Look at that grouping. I call it tight-knit trauma response.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover.
I'd peek out sooner, but I value my face and my aesthetic.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up. Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some tunes with him this time. You know what to do.
These guys look like my toaster got accepted to the police academy. I don't shoot at robots. I shoot through disappointment. I don't shoot at robots. I shoot through disappointment. Nothing says calm. Oh, let's reload that one.
Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some tunes with him this time. You know what to do.
Nothing says combat training like playing peekaboo with murder vacuums. One's got a gun. One's got resolve. And one's got Wi-Fi issues. Is it weird that I want to name them?
Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
The last one is Kyle.
Not bad. But it's more realistic. Quit standing around and take cover. You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
I think there's no avoiding getting hit because it looked like I didn't get hit.
Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some tunes with him this time.
Is it weird that I want to name them? This one's regret. That one's debt. And the last one is Kyle. Right-click for a scope. I'm not hiding, I'm just charging up my sarcasm. You ever wonder what it's like to argue with a printer? This is that, but with bullets.
Framework, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on. Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time.
They say robots are taking our jobs. I'm trying to take theirs back. One shell casing at a time. I'm trying to take theirs back. One shell case. I'm trying to take theirs back. They're well positioned. Better move. I'm trying to take theirs back. One shell casing at a time. The key to winning this fight? Emotional detachment and slightly better cover. Emotional detachment and slightly better cover.
Framework, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
When did I switch to Minecraft mode? Uh-oh. I might have some post-production to do on my, one of my recording computers, the vertical view. I went to Minecraft mode by accident. When did that happen?
Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do, V.
You gotta flank them, or just let them self-destruct from awkwardness. Or just be charming and let them self-destruct from awkwardness. I've seen vending machines with better aim and better snacks.
Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
Okay, let's move on to hacking now. That was some good practice. A couple of retries for some practice.
The next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Yeah, she said she tweaked the course material a bit because this is some Militech training that I guess we've stolen and hacked. But actually, before we begin, I want to take a short break. All right, time for some stand-up comedy, by which I mean literally standing up and hoping my legs still work. I'm not saying my legs are asleep, but if they snore any louder, they'll get DMCA'd. Alright, let's get back to it. Tab to activate your hacking scanner. Hold it. Hold tab. So the yellow things are hackable. I got it. Do I just have to hover them? Server. We're exploiting the server.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools. Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard.
Let's see what's on. Middle mouse. Let's see what's on. I'm holding down tab. Ready. Middle mouse. So what's it say? Q. Let's read this pop-up. Where'd it go? With with a cyber deck installed, your scanner provides an additional interface for selecting quick hacks and their targets. Use distract enemies to distract the guard. Navigate the list of available quick hacks with Q and W and the scroll button. Mouse scroll, and E. Okay, that's down. Up is scroll up. Okay. And then how do I activate it? Just click. Right click, middle, left click. Enter. Spacebar. What am I missing? X? Is it some X? C? Execute with F. Okay, F. We interact with everything with F. I should have known. Where F is the interact key. F. Let's see what's on.
Corpo trash. Style over substance.
Betrayal.
Good.
Bad
now
choices.
Take him out quietly.
Let's see what's on. Betrayal, bad choices,
all right,
and
all
neck
yours.
snaps.
Take him out.
And, oh, a neck snap rerun.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Hold R to pick up the body.
Okay. Now, try to take him down in one slick move. Think you're ready to... Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun!
Oops, this is not a step back.
This training module will teach you how to work a little hack magic on the...
Stealth 101. Stealth 101.
Distract the guard.
Lure.
Stealth
10.
Style over substance.
Stealth 101.
Now take him out quietly.
They're talking over me. Stealth 101. Lure them in with noise. Cancel them
All right, all
with
yours.
silence.
Take 'em out.
With silence.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere. Okay. Now try to take a...
Let's try to take out the dialogue volume entirely off so that I can talk as they are... as the guard is getting distracted. There will still be the subtitles, which is good. He turned around, like, did someone say cable? And now he's a cautionary tale. And now he's a cautionary tale. Hacking takes a little bit of time. See that? That's what we call a mid-season plot twist. Oops. Nope. I didn't crouch. Not stealthy. So this isn't a guaranteed win. It almost seems so easy. It almost seems like a guaranteed win. Oh, I can just let go of hack and it... Okay, I missed it. I can let go of hack and hacking doesn't take a long time. Interesting. I guess the delay is, can I cancel that? Let's see if I can cancel the hack. Because why would it take so long to load if I'm, like, focusing on it? If I defocus, then it just completes instantly. Can I release F without stopping hacking? See that? That's what we call a mid-season plot twist. That's what we call a mid-season plot twist. So I don't know how we cancel. Maybe I'll try F twice to cancel it. What's with this loading? Yeah, as soon as I can't like F or look away. Okay, there we. No, it's still going. Release. He died doing what he loved. Being wildly distracted by garbage media. He died doing what he loved, being wildly distracted by garbage media. Alright, let's move on to hacking. So if I uncrouch here, I'll probably fail the training exercise. So this one takes a long time no matter what. So I detonated... Oh yeah, I'll turn on the audio again. She says activate a grenade on his body. That was the mission there. I did kind of a double hack. I hacked the camera, then from the camera I hacked a grenade to activate that grenade. Certain terminals can be hacked. To breach the network, you must recreate its code sequence by selecting characters from the code matrix. The characters you select will be visible in the buffer. So I wonder if this is going to turn into a bit of a challenging thing. This one is so easy. 50. So here's the answer, 55. And we just have to press 55. 55 again, then BD. 55. And so it was like, it seemed like we can select any to start off with, then only one on the same X or Y. Then where we go, we have to again select one on the same X or same Y. And this one was dead easy. There's only one correct answer, but maybe it turns into a bit of a maze. I don't know. Program is now successfully uploaded to the network. If you don't succeed, try again after it. Try again after a time. There are no penalties for failing. Is there a time penalty? Sounded like it said after a time.
Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders in true Militech fashion. Under my wise command, you're a real champ. take your spot on the podium. Not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances.
In the real world,
Well,
we don't
doing
get
this?
second chances, so I better practice up.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
So we get to see the room. I have to sneak around in here. There's some cameras, isn't there? Okay, so I'm pressing middle mouse button to kind of lock in on them and know what they're seeing. Otherwise, I won't know what they're seeing. Maybe I hacked their, like, body cam.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Shh, I'm the whisper that roasts your whole career.
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja?
I think I want to retell that joke because I was going off in the wrong direction. Maybe I should complete this training exercise before telling jokes.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
So hacker mode, and then hack their like body cams. Middle mouse, middle mouse, middle mouse. Isn't there also cameras? What, so this is, to get back here, this is autosave 0. I have to get to this point. Stealth. When you enter an enemy's line of sight, their alert indicator will begin to fill. And you only get their alert indicator if you hack them, right? Or do we only we always get to see that, but
Find
maybe
cover,
we
quick.
get to see them behind walls. I can see these ones behind
Nice,
walls.
Nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
So we got a bit of a you can't see me. You can't see me.
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
You can't see me, but your quarterly report still can. But your quarterly performance review still can. Stealth is like improv. You fake confidence and hope no one notices. And pray no one notices.
Nova, well done. On to the next area.
I think there's another stealth area.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
So first we have to Hacker mode. Middle mouse. This one takes a moment to hack, doesn't it? Is that what's going on?
Sightseeing?
I'm not hiding. You know what? How come this is not as much fun as the one with people?
Nice work today. Just...
Nope. It was autosave 0. Autosave 1 is probably that security cam.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
I'm not hiding. I'm just politely... I'm not hiding. I'm just politely declining this confrontation.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
When you crouch like this, it's called tactical. It's called tactical squatting.
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
If I were any more unseen, I'd be a ghost in someone's search history.
Nova, well done. On to the next area.
Alright, so let's actually carry on now. That'll be enough of that.
Right. So first,
I think I was
shape
supposed
up
to...
those stealth skills.
I think I was supposed to... okay, you know what? Actually, I have an autosave to the next exercise. I think I was supposed to wait until this guy walks over here and then walks down. I noticed that in a previous one, but let's go to the next autosave instead. This is where things get really interesting. We're gonna fight, we're gonna do some sword fighting next.
Nova, well done. On to the next area. Now the same thing, only with the camera.
Should I be a bit more stealth like this?
Sightseeing?
Take it a bit slower, more steps. for safety.
Nice work today. Just stand on the platform to exit the sim. All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up.
Advanced combat. This is where things get interesting.
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat.
How do I get down there? Do I just jump down? Just left click to attack, okay? A combo if I attack while left click while attacking. Hold down the left click for a strong attack. So one click, 2 clicks. And then hold down and then release for a strong attack. Attacking continuously drains stamina. Fast attacks and strong attacks have different stamina costs. Combo attacks deal more damage with 8 each successive hit, but at the cost of more stamina. Your current stamina is displayed as a yellow bar at the top of your HUD. If your stamina reaches critical levels or runs out, your damage output and attack speed will decrease. Your enemy is in a blocking stance. Strike him to see how your attacks affect him.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
Fast attacks will not damage a blocking enemy. Only strong attacks can break their blocking stance. Okay, so combos do not... Hold right click to block.
Dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows.
But they did a strong attack. When you are hit while blocking, the attack will consume part of your stamina. If your stamina drops to 0, your blocking stance will break. Blocking attacks. Your enemy's strong attacks can break your blocking stance the same way your strong attacks can break theirs. So I have to dodge strong attacks. I don't know how to dodge with the default settings. I changed my controls into settings, controls, so that control scheme, dodge is a double tap in a direction. I couldn't look at this. This is Xbox. I'm on PC, so I don't even know what some of the how do we get the other movement for like this? This is how it started, I think. Dynamic, dodge and dash with B. Okay, so that's probably C, because crouch is C for me. So I think if I crouch and move in a direction, that's dodge. But that means I don't have right. I'm using WASD for movement. So if I use C and a direction to move and dodge, that's difficult. I'd rather double tap. Double tap a direction to dodge. That was something I had to set in a preview on my first playthrough. So I can block, and then if they're going to do a strong attack like that, then I've got to dodge. If I see them winding up, I better dodge out of the way. That was a strong attack. Whoa, I dodged too early, it looks like, because that did get through. Counter an incoming attack. To counter an incoming attack, press the right-click button to block just before getting hit to deflect the attack, and automatically deal the enemy a counter blow. So I could
now
not
this fool
block.
loses his footing every time he swings.
There we
Use
go.
that. Get in there
Counter
and
an
land a
incoming attack. I could just not block, and then if it's a heavy attack, then I have to dodge. That had to be a dodge. Those are heavy attacks, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a very specific moment I have to block at.
Fool. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
Okay, so it's like when their arm is fully to the right, like halfway through the punch, that's the perfect moment. Right, like when their arm is like most to the side.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit before that. It's like when their arm is fully to the right as far as it'll go, that's the last point that you can block at. It has to be that, like 45 degrees behind to halfway. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I've got it down. That two fails. I spoke too soon. I do think I've got it, though. It just is a bit of a tight timing game here. It says oh, I'm dodging it. Now I'm trying to dodge. Okay, I'm supposed to dodge.
Oh.
I think it's best if they swing with their left, I have to dodge my right. Like towards the arm that's winding up, that's what I think works best of all.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test. No worries. Try again.
I want to just do dodging and parrying, or whatever it's called. If they shove me, does that do damage? I haven't been paying attention to that part. Let's see, he'll shove me. Yeah, it did do damage, didn't it? I better block his shoves even.
Almost. Almost. Again, from the top. Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Those swings are fast. Is it a lot harder to parry these? I can hit X
Come on,
to...
you got this.
There's a parry.
Come on, you got this.
Okay, I'm just trying to... I only want to parry. I'm trying to get good at this parrying skill. I think I'm blocking, but it's... Oh yeah, I see it. It is blocking the attacks. There's a bit of a meaty sound when I'm blocking even. Like they're getting into the flesh, but it actually isn't doing damage. But until it is, by the way.
Almost. Again, from the top.
I'm just kind of making it hard on myself because I only want to parry. There's a parry.
Almost.
It seems like a lot of these attacks are like not able to be parried, and maybe not all attacks can be parried. Like that one where he crouches down and stabs forward, it looks like that is not... I cannot parry that one, it seems like. Maybe I'm just not getting the timing right, though. Maybe these power attacks cannot be parried either. Nope, there's one.
Good.
Okay, did it.
Now show me what you've learned.
You are equipped with a range of weapons and a cyber deck. You will now face a mix of enemies whom you already encountered in training. Defeat them however you choose. Oh, I thought I could only defeat them with my sword. I'm just going to use my sword because I do want to be a ninja. Primarily. 3 enemies. 1 sword. Sounds like a budgeting issue on their end. Sounds like a budgeting issue on their end. You brought a gun to a sword fight. Wrong, but bold.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
Let me try that joke again. Does this, where's this bring me back to? So I like to parry that first attack and then start going nuts with my attacks this time. Can I parry gun bullets? Probably
Good.
not.
Now show me what you've learned.
You brought a gun to a sword fight. Bold. Wrong, but bold. Actually, I want to just do the one-on-one for this joke.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
This guy's got a sword too. This guy's got a sword too. Let's see. No, I want to do well. No. 4. 4 is the sword and 5 is the 3 versus 1.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
This guy's got a sword too. Let's see whose therapist is better.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
I slice, therefore I am a problem. That pistol's adorable. Let me introduce you to my katana.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Up on the platform.
I'm gonna do that joke one more time because I just missed one part. So I better get used to running too. I'm a ninja, so I gotta run at these pistol users before they can get me. At first I thought maybe I could dodge left and right to dodge the bullets, but it was no good.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
That pistol's adorable. Let me introduce you to my katana. It bites.
Come on, you got this.
I'm not angry, I'm just enthusiastic about dismemberment. This is what happens when bullet economy meets blade inflation.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
I wonder if I can hold down left click while running for a power attack as I run. That's what I'll try this time.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
You shoot fast. I swing fast. We both need hobbies. Did I say that right? I'm going to try that same one once again.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
You shoot fast, I swing faster. We both need hobbies.
Come on, you got this.
Sword fights are just dance battles with consequences.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
One's got lead, one's got chrome, I've got dramatic flair. Oh, I see. I've got some more jokes still. I thought I ran out of jokes, but I just split them up.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
The assault rifle guy panicked when I asked for directions to his spleen.
like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
So how do I'm kind of curious, how do I stab and crouch like I've seen my katana opponents do? Maybe it's just a combo attack. Slice, slice, lunge attack.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Slice left. Slice left. Parry right. Tell a joke mid-lunge. It's called multitasking.
Good stuff. Good. Now show me what you've learned.
What do I call this move? Oops. All limbs. They say violence isn't the answer, but it sure is. But it sure is the final question. I'm basically a can opener with trauma.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
So let's do the one-on-one for this next joke.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
You ever sword fight someone so bad, you start giving them pointers mid-swing?
Good.
Perfect.
Now show me what you've learned.
I'm not dodging bullets, I'm dodging responsibility. This isn't even a fight, it's a very loud It's a very loud misunderstanding.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
The sword guy's got honor. The gun guy's got range. I've got jokes. I've got jokes and vengeance. We'll remember this moment fondly. We'll remember this moment fondly. Or at least I will. They'll be in pieces.
Hop on the
Oh, I want to try that same joke again. You know what? This is a good one for the sword fight. The one-on-one sword fight instead.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Or at least... Oh, no. I better have a good parry on that one.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Well, I will.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Well, I will. Oh yeah, I'm trying to parry with an attack. That's why. I think I'm getting my timing right, but I'm pressing attack, not block. I was mixed up instead of missing. I wasn't missing, I was thinking the wrong thing.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Well, I will. I did get hit once first, before the parry. That was no good.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Well, that was a good block, wasn't that? A little bit early, I'd say, then if that was not a good one, I need to wait a little bit later. A little bit longer.
move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
We'll remember this moment fondly. Well, I will. You'll be in several pieces.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Alright, so that's all of the jokes. I kind of think I should do a couple more jokes for this sword fighting. I didn't think I was going to do some one-on-one sword fighting jokes, so let's get a couple more. Write 4 jokes I can tell while doing a... Write 4 jokes I can tell while fighting a katana while... Write 4 jokes I can tell while katana dueling. Couple of corrections, now they're sent out. This is the 3 versus 1, so I've got to go back to the one-on-one. The katana duel.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
This isn't a sword fight, it's a passive-aggressive performance review in blade form. I think that'll do. I did come out with full health. I didn't fully get, I did the parry, and then what? I forget how that went, but it went quite well.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
You swing like you're trained in PowerPoint. I swing like I'm trained in litigation.
Good. Now show me what you've learned. Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Every slash I land is just... Ooh, this was not the best one.
Move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Every slash I land is just me slashing through bureaucracy.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Now we're generating a lot of autosaves.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
In Night City, we solve HR disputes with katanas. Way more satisfying than a write-up.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Yeah, I think that'll do. So that'll be all the jokes I'll tell today. Let's just finish this up with one more go on the 3 vs 1. Whoa, not getting the parries. Not getting the parries. Retry. Yep. Whoa, that was a power attack. It slashed through my block. There's a parry. I thought I got those parries. I was not getting... They landed a couple of power attacks that time.
Focus, V.
That was tough. I'm actually struggling with this now. I'm like taking steps backwards. I've done this one like, what, over 20 times now, so... I guess I'm getting fatigued or whatever. Overconfidence or, you know, whatever happens there. Now I'm doing well. Just had to focus a bit more. Perfect. So I'm seeing on the left that I'm getting 30 experience. So I wonder if I could just do this over and over for some more training. Let's let's see if I can do the same thing. Where do I look at my character level?
Good luck, V.
I don't know. If I do it once again, will I see my combat score go up?
Close quarter combat.
Let's try to just ace this thing now. Perform a fast attack, combo attack, strong attack, stamina drain.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
And I can do a power attack to break a block. Right click or hold right to block.
Coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing.
Stamina is what I'm blocking with. Now, is it time to strong attacks break the shield blocking? So I have to block 2 strong attacks even though they break through. Ugh. Counter attacks.
Now this fool
Block
loses
at just
his
the
footing
right
every time
moment.
he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counter punch.
Perfect. Consecutive first try. Those were not good though. Ah! Too early. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm dodging. So I think dodged towards the right. He was throwing with his left, so I dodge right. Throwing once again. Yep. I think dodging towards the swinging arm is better.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This
I
is
should
the part where
dodge
you
more.
face your final test.
Dodge and parry, dodge and parry.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
So when I hold down for a strong attack, it slows down my run. So I kind of want to get that run timing perfect. Run, and then strong attack right at the end. That was a good one. And then how about a parry? And then just a plain old strong attack. Oh!
Good.
So
Now
I
show
am
me what you've
gaining
learned.
experience. So I think I could just kind of keep on doing this training over and over to level up. This pistol guy should have ran in to shoot me.
Good stuff. Looks like
Okay,
you're
I'm
cruising
gaining
already.
more and more
Up on
experience,
the
so I
platform.
think I could just keep on grinding out. I should have like not used autosaves and just ran through. I'm gonna make not an autosave, but an actual intentional save. See, this is, I said I was a step ahead. This is the rescue. This is what we're about to begin. I'm like not able to delete this because it's on the cloud. So, but I'll make a save here. Manual save 3. And this way I can keep on doing these training courses if I ever feel like mastering parrying. Maybe I can get... I don't think I've gotten through the 3 verse 1 without taking any damage. It would be nice to figure that out. How am I just leaving? Okay.
So? Not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
So that was Jackie's gift to me, a training course. That was a very good gift, Jackie.
Let's do this.
Elevator, this way.
So I think let's just save here and this is going to be, I'm going to call it a day here. And that wraps up today's episode, my crash course in everything Night City has to offer. Mine is the actual crashing. I've officially passed corporate combat kindergarten with gold stars in katana twirling, pistol popping, fist flailing, and creative hacking under pressure. I've done the training module more times than I've checked my email, and now I feel ready to take on anything, even HR, especially HR. Up next is my very first real mission, the rescue. I'm geared up, glitched out, and ready to test if all this simulated violence translates into something a little more meat space. I won't be surprised if things get a bit hairy, so I'm bringing my sword, my sass, and maybe a towel just in case. Thanks for watching, chooms. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because Banterbreak is just getting started.